Runk.
Hey guys, what's going on? It is episode 420 of Congratulations. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have to pause for the thing. I forgot. I thought we have to pause for that. I paused just, you probably don't know because we cut it together, but I had to pause for the, it doesn't matter. You guys, hello, 420. Yeah. It's the weed episode, right? I don't do weed. I don't do sticky icky. I don't do chocolate tie. I don't do the purple stuff. I don't do, whatever they call it nowadays. I don't do that stuff. And I do, however, I didn't technically start my face routine for the night at nighttime because look, I'm a spring chicken. I'm 44. But the deal is, I agree I started looking older. All right? So there you have it. There you go. That's all good. There you go. And so I agree I started looking older. So one time my friend told me you better start your face routine early because prevention is the key. And I go, no, right? Because I don't care that much. I'm a guy and it doesn't matter that much, okay? Because you know why? Because what I have on the inside is what counts, okay? Because, I'm just a bundle of charisma and that's it. And I don't need to be like looking all so dope. But then when you start to go downhill, you go, oh, I actually, so whoopsie, you go whoopsie, right? And especially when you have bags on your eyes like me. And so you, so I went, so I mentioned it. I just mentioned that I need maybe to start thinking about it. And of course, wifey goes, oh, a thing. And so she, because if you mention something, sometimes to a female, they'll go, oh, hey, now that's my whole life, right? And so she got me, which was very sweet of her, face routine stuff for Christmas, right? Because we celebrate Christmas because we're true Christians. So I got that, okay? I open up the box and I go, oh, that's awesome, all right? And there were like 6 things. And I go, this sucks. I don't want to have to do 6 things before I go to bed. You know why? It's going to wake me up, right? Because when I want to go to bed, I want to do one thing. Sleep. I don't want to get cream out, right? Because it will wake me up. And dude, I don't want to get cream out. And wait a second, put it on my face? What? The most wakenest up spot on my body? Oh, wait, dude, there's under eye cream? Oh, dude, hey, you want to go to bed? Oh, here's your face routine. Cream in the eyes. Hey, dude, I want to go to sleep, though. So I open up the box. There's like 6 or 7 things, I mean, there's like 8 things. And I'm like, oh, well, I went to go to bed. And I'm like shuffling into bed, I'm trying to walk to bed. I just watched this bad movie. David Sullivan is asleep on my couch. And and I'm going to bed, and my wife is doing her face thing. And she says, whoa, where are you going? And I said, I was so tired. She said, you got to do your face routine. And I'm like, oh, God, now I got to do the gift. I got to do the gift she got me, okay? Because this sucks because I'm so tired, and it's going to wake me up, and I want to catch this sleep bus, right? I want to catch this sleep because you miss the sleep bus, dude. When you're, especially you get older and you just ate ice cream and like 2 chocolate chip cookies and your legs are going to start buzzing. you miss the sleep bus if you don't go to sleep when the sleep bus arrives. At 44 years old, half a cent? Come on, dude. So I'm like, babe, you know what? I can't, I got to do it at night. I got to do it in the morning. She's like, no, just do it now. I was like, no, look, I'm grateful you got the gift. I got to do it in the morning, right? And she's like, all right, well, we'll just do it tomorrow. She didn't want to do it in the morning, I guess. I don't know. So I say, all right, I go to bed, caught the sleep bus. Yes. All right, now here's the deal. Woke up. Guess what? There's face wash. There's face wash I could use in the morning. I go like this. Hey, all gravy. I'm good for that. Take the face wash, put it on my face in the shower. It's floral. Smells too much to my liking. All good. Then broke out. And I checked with her. I said, babe, is it going to be like this? And she says, no, you got to give it some time. You might break out a little bit, but it's got to get the under stuff out, and then it'll go away eventually. And I'm like, do I have the time? And I go, yeah, I have the time, because who gives a crap, right? Hey, dude. Hey, who gives a crap if you have a little rash on your forehead? Hey, dude, who gives a crap? So that's where I am nowadays, right? That's where I am. We are in when does this come out? Are we in the year 2025? Yes. Wow, we are in the year 2025, dude. Happy New Year! So annoying when they do it. I would say probably for me, the most stressful time of my life all year is the New Year, because there's so much anticipation. It's not like, going to Vegas, right? It's not like, oh, here comes I guess it could be like a birthday, but it's like, oh, here's another year where you got to get your shit together. That's what it is. It's not a birthday. It's even worse, because everyone's getting their shit together at the same time. January 1st. Now, we don't do resolutions, right? We don't do them here. And if we do, we keep them to ourselves, all right? Because just do what you're going to do the day you're going to do it. Don't wait January 1st, okay? So they've talked about that before on this podcast 100 times. So I get stressed. I get stressed, bro. I get stressed on the New Year, man. I really do, because there's too much freaking anticipation for the moment. Oh, when the ball drops, I always have a panic attack. Yay. My dream, and now that I have kids, a little different, but my dream, and I've said this before, I think on this podcast, maybe not, but it's like to go on December 31st, I want to drive. I just want to start driving at like, I guess 9:30 and go, right? I want to put duct tape over the clock in my car. I don't want to look at my cell phone, and I just want to drive for what I think is 5 hours. And I want to guess. I want to see if I can get, because I want to go to the middle of nowhere. I want to guess to see if I can guess when the ball drops. And not because I see fireworks, because I feel it, dude. Because I don't want it to be like with the whole 3, 2. Anytime people are like that, I get so nervous, bro. And not because of, terrorism, which I get it, but like I don't want any countdowns, man. I'm like super no countdown guy. Can we just party, dude? You're ruining the party with this fucking countdown. Everyone's having a good time, Jim's about to get sucked, and we got to stop and count down. Bro, this is premium sucking time. Are you kidding me? 11:59, that's premium sucking time. We got to 8, 7, 6, 5. Damn it, dude. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, it's premium sucking time. We got a 4. Oh, well, hold on, sweetheart. 3, 2, premature. Oh, I ruined it. What? Happy New Year. Yay. Just wet spot on your jeans. Just still feeling it. Oh, I can't go that high. Still doing it. Start off the year with a freaking torgasm. Dude. But it's, it's the new year. What are your resolutions? Throw them out the window. Just be you. You know what I'm talking about, dude? Go to the gym. Get healthy. I got to get going. I got to get jumping on these boxes, man. Got to get jumping on these boxes. Hold your boxes. 2025 was cool. Hopes for humanity in 2025. Let's see. Hopes for humanity in 2025. Hope we figure it out. Let's go to a different planet, huh? Let's just see what's up with the different planets. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in Fresno, San Luis Obispo, Covina. I'm coming up at the Covina Laugh Factory. I'll be there, California. Santa Rosa, Stockton, California, Tacoma, Washington, Spokane, Washington, Peoria, Illinois, Dubuque, Iowa. What are these places? Amarillo, Texas. What are these places? Lubbock, Texas. What are these places? Portland, Oregon, Cranston, Portland, Maine. Denver, a bunch of different places. So go to chrislea.com, get tickets. Yes, dude. Heck yeah, man. Isn't that amazing?
Sensational.
So we did Christmas, and because we're true Christians, okay, and we say Merry Christmas. And now that Trump's in office, white guys go like this. Oh hell yeah, dude. We could say Merry Christmas unabashedly. We could go like this. Hey, Merry Christmas. Fuck the other holidays. We go like this. Hey. Merry Christmas. We look to people who are not Christian and we say, hey, Merry Christmas. And they go, what? But what about? And we go, no. We go, hey, look at here. Merry Christmas. I don't care about anything about that. I don't care about Happy Holidays or Merry Christmas. It's all made up, and no matter what. Yes, dude, it's all made up. It's all made up. All of it. It's all of it. Unless, come to think of it, we don't even really celebrate the really good ones, like the times where people have I guess the Jesus one is good, right? But besides that, we don't really celebrate the ones that are off the hook. Are the ones that are absolute bullshit, right? Well, like what's the one? St. Patrick's Day. Just like, okay, you're Irish. You're Irish all year. I just do it, an excuse, man. Today, just get out there and start. Or Cinco de Mayo or whatever. It's like, hey, guys, just fucking get out there, It's all good. You don't need an excuse, man. You're Mexican. Just go ahead, man. Get your Impalas and just fucking cruise. The ones, I guess there's some off the hook holidays though, right? Christmas is off the hook. I think Thanksgiving, even though it started as a bloodshed, it's kind of off the hook because you get together with family. Halloween's a little bit off the hook because, once you have kids, it's like, all right. But so we had Christmas, and Calvin's at the age where he's 4 he's almost 5, and Billy is almost 2. And Kristen is 32, and I'm 44. And first we went to Arizona. You know what? I'll tell you this, man. American Airlines. You're not usually the ones I'm saying get this shit together. But, dude, sup with computers crashing. Hey, no. When their system crashes, dude, hey, airlines. Get a chalkboard, dude. Airlines. Get a big fucking chalkboard. Okay? Have humans on it. Design all the flights. Don't let the system crash, all right? Get a fucking whiteboard, American Airlines. The computer crashed. And here's the other thing, dude. When you delay a flight and then that's the secret. That's the secret. Like, when they delay the flight and they go, let's just, let's say, look, it takes off at, it's supposed to take off at 8:30 a.m. Just make it 9:30. Just delay it an hour. They'll come to the airport, and then we'll delay it a little bit more. We know the truth. The flight's going to be at 5:45 p.m., right? Or, check this out, canceled, right? I don't buy this. I don't fucking buy. How does an airline not know that it's dude, when an airline says, hey, not 8:30, 9:30, and then says psych 12, you know they knew. You know they knew. Well, what planes are they using? What planes are they using? They have all their planes. They're going into places, or they go, oh, we got to rework it, and then they rework it, and then it's fixed, but they don't rework it, and then they go, nah, fuck. Like there's somebody, George fucked up. We're actually using that plane for Tacoma. No, dude. Give me the real time. Delay it once. There's no reason why, unless it's, there's a storm that's doing some crazy erratic shit. But if a computer crashes or an airplane's late, use the other plane. Get the real time. Don't tell me bullshit times until I'm so hungry, eating fucking, a smash burger at Gate 5 in Terminal 4, Gate B, whatever the fuck. I don't know even how it works, But it's so annoying. And so American Airlines go like this, yo, psych. Hey, dude, you got your ticket? Psych, you don't. We're changing it. And I go, all right, fuck. They changed it an hour later. Yes, they changed it an hour later after that. After that, they changed it an hour and a half later. Dude, good thing I didn't go to the airport already. And then they changed it to 7:30, and I go, it's Christmas Eve, man. I don't want to hit Santa on the way home. We'll be in the air, too. So I'm like, well, fuck. I'm getting out of this American Airlines shit. I'm going on Southwest, and I just got Southwest tickets, and I got a whole row. Me and my family, and I was like, I'm not doing it, because they're going to cancel the flight. I'm not doing it. So I got the last flight out. Hopefully we don't hit Santa or any of his reindeer. And we got on the Southwest flight, got home, missed my aunt's party because of fucking American Airlines lying to us about the times, not telling us the real time. Tell me the real time. I hang out with Kristen's family more in Phoenix. Tell me the real time. I won't be stressed out. They know what's up. But Arizona's balling, dude. They're balling. I went there. And then we came home and we did Christmas here, and Santa came because my kids were good boys. Okay. And he brought them some stuff they wanted. Okay. Because my kids are good boys. And it is crazy to see Christmas now that my son is fully like not, he still says stuff like, we were watching Bad Santa the other day, and he saw the short person, the midget guy, and he was like, hey, how did they make that grown up into a boy? And I was like, okay, well, you don't really get life yet, right? He said, how do you make that grown up into a boy? And I said, what? He said, the one with the brown face. And I was like, okay, well, you don't get what you can and can't say. And and he didn't I don't know what he thought. Like they just shrunk a man, right? But so I'm like, oh, well, fuck, how the hell do I explain this? How did they make that grown up into a boy? And I said, well, you gotta, so some grown-ups some people are born and they just don't get that big. Anyway, gotta go. No, I told him that that's what happens when you lie. And so, but no, I don't, I don't know. I feel like I've heard that joke before. Is that another comedian's joke? That's what happens when you lie? I don't know. So, I just, he doesn't really know what's up, but this is the fully, he's almost 5, so fully he gets that Santa's coming, right? And then he was like, Santa's coming? We gotta get to bed. This is hilarious. It's the only time all year he's like, we gotta get to bed. He's like, we gotta get to bed, we gotta get to sleep. I don't want to see Santa. Okay? And I was like, how come? He's like, I just don't want to see him. I want him to just leave the presents. Dude, he's like a little me. It's like, I don't want to see him. I'm like, why? Well, I don't want to see him because he'll just leave I want to be sleeping when he's here. I was like, okay. Well, you will be. I was like, okay. So we went to sleep. Well, we did it. We went to sleep, and then, we went to sleep at like 4 a.m. because we had to do a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Wink, right? And not the eat. You know what I'm talking about. We didn't eat, but you know what I'm talking about. You're putting this stuff together, right? And so, we went to bed. I woke up at 10:15. Dude, both of my kids still sleeping, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's Christmas, dude. Why do I... when I was a kid, I had to... Come on, hey! Come on! It was like I worked at fucking a butcher shop. I'm like, all right, next. Who's next? Like, let's go. Like, come on, Ma, we gotta get downstairs to see if Santa Claus came. My dad made up this thing that Santa Claus... My dad would always make up this thing that Santa Claus got hurt, and his brother Ponty Claus had to come do everything, and he was really nervous about how it might not. Dude, this is how I got so crazy, dude. My dad every year would be like, this year. This year, something happened with Santa. I would go, what? Be like, yeah, something happened. He got hurt, and his brother Ponty Claus has to, like Santa's parents would name his other brother Ponty if his name. It's like, I know Santa's a stupid name, but like Ponty, dude. Fuck, you didn't make a Ponty Claus for. And so I'm like, oh, you got to do so. Okay, so he's like, so Ponty Claus is going to do it this year, and I'm not sure he's going to get it right. And I'm like, fucking, I gave the list to Santa, dude. Did Santa transfer the files over to Ponty? Because, like, and you'd be like, I think so. I don't know. And I think my dad, now that I think of it, I think he would do that just in case he missed something. He'd be like, yeah, it's because Ponty Claus had to do it. That's why he didn't get Optimus Prime. Ponty fucked up. But, so... Anyway, it's the way my kids came down the stairs. Christ, it was so awesome. They ran down and they go, "What?" Calvin says, "This is exactly what I wanted," and I'm just like, "Wow, that feeling is insane. It's the best Christmas ever." That's the best. I mean, I guess it was so awesome when you were kids because you'd like come down and be like, what, this magic and all that shit. But like the magic changes when you're an adult into this feeling of wholeness. And then, because I have the other day, I had the most intrusive thoughts where all day, you know what, dude? Stand-up is like a cure for me sometimes. All day, I couldn't stop thinking, oh, this is great, dude. This is great. I woke up. It wasn't a dream, okay? I woke up during a dream. I woke up and I imagined myself as I'm waking up, man, this is how crazy I am, holding a knife and stabbing it into my own chest. Hey, God, what you doing? Hey. Me. Sup? Hey, my brain. What's going on? All right? Dude, You know what? Because I thought about what if I just fucking like how much would it hurt, you know? And then I thought about Junior. Who's the guy who did it? Junior Seau or something? Who's the guy who shot himself in the chest? Ugh, the football player, because he wanted to make sure they studied his brain for whatever that happened, you know. And so the whole day I'm thinking of stabbing myself in the chest. So that's really, really healthy. So I was like the whole day I couldn't stop thinking about it. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yes. Driving to Brea to do shows, couldn't stop thinking about it. Finally, I texted my wife, dude, I can't stop thinking of stabbing myself in the chest. And she goes, obviously calls me, because that just doesn't come out. I'm like, no, I don't mean I'm going to do it. I mean, I just like, it's this intrusive thought. Because, dude, my OCD has been getting better, dude. And my body is like, come on. No, not my body. My OCD is like, yo, you're not going to be doing the stuff? Because finally the medication's starting to kick in after like a year. It took a year. I got to talk to my doctor about this, because it took like a year. And now I'm finally feeling like good. But my thoughts are like, hey, dude, if you're not going to be doing all the rituals, you're going to be at least thinking about stabbing yourself in the heart all day. And I go, oh, God, it's like, I'm like, so now I'm thinking about stabbing myself in the heart all day, going to do stand-up comedy. Nobody knows I'm thinking of this. Showing up with, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, see, Denny Love and Ken Flores was doing the show too, who's awesome. Hey, guys, hey, just fucking myself and do the shows. Finally, after the shows, I realized, whoa, I haven't thought about stabbing myself in the heart for like 3 hours. And I go, stand up, need ya. Stand up. You do what Prozac doesn't. Hey, stand up. You do what 80 milligrams of Prozac doesn't. Stand up. Talk to your doctor about stand up. Side effects including feeling bad about yourself and bombing. Side effects include eating shit up there. Side effects include going like this. So what else is going on when there's crickets? Side effects include scanning the audience for faces that make you feel better about yourself. Side effects include looking for pretty women in the audience. Oh, there are none? Oh, I'll still do good anyway. Side effects include stabbing yourself in the chest. Side effects include anyway, the Christmas was good. R.I.P. Jimmy Carter, huh? 100? Bro, I saw a picture of Jimmy Carter. I go like this. Oh, no. Dude, I never... First of all, I have to... I don't mean to be funny. I didn't know he was still alive, okay? Like, that's shitty. I get it. But that's also kind of like... that's kind of what you want as an older, famous guy. That's kind of what you want. You want people to forget about you your last 20 years of life, because that means... You're old enough to where you're just chilling, doing whatever the fuck you want. You're not having to work. You're just, I mean, dude, I saw the picture of him. He was just in a chair like this, And that's living, right? Just gray as fuck, grayed out, just. And so I'm like, so that's. I used to be like, who? I didn't understand when grown-ups would be like, man, I hope I don't live too long. Just, take me out when I'm like 85 or whatever. And I'm like, nah, dude, I want to live as long as I could. I used to think that. Even on this podcast, I used to think that. But, bro, now I'm like, do I want to be 100, dude? And, like, my kids have to be worrying for 10 years? Just get it over with, At like 80, I don't know, 90? I mean, I know that's, but we're all going to live longer and longer and longer, right? I don't know. Unless we could do the bionic shit where I'm half robot and then live forever, That's fine. Then I'm in. But the robot's going to have to do the heavy lifting, right? Because I'm going to be too tired. I don't know. It's like, it is what it is. Oh, drink the unmistakably clean taste of Berg water cut from the 15,000-year-old glaciers of Greenland, seen in GQ and 2 Chain's most expensive shit. Buy a bottle on Amazon.com. Shaka Collectibles brings you Funko Pop collectible figures for the whole family. ShakaCollectibles.com. Hang loose, my babies. That is a thing that those are hollers, and you can get those. Get a shout out or kind of like a mini ad there. Go to holler.baby/Crystalia if you want to purchase one. On this podcast, yeah. I went to my buddy asked me to do this private gig. Sounds kinky, but it's not. Like a corporate gig in town in LA. And you get paid well. So I was like, all right, I'll just come. He's like, you just got to do 15 minutes. I was like, where is it? And he said, Delilah. And I'm like, oh, okay, Trainwreck Central. That's a fucking place where you go to do blow. Right? It's a place where you go, hey, I've never done cocaine. You know what? I'm going to go to Delilah's. Hey, I want to try coke. Hollywood is like, you think of Hollywood, right? You go, Hollywood, you think Brad Pitt, Hollywood and Sunset, Delilah, right now. That's like you go where you have your first gay experience, or you do coke for the first time, or just go and do coke regularly, or go and fuck the same sex regularly. And so I'm like, they're going to do the thing. It's like some gold company or something, some company that, I don't know. They fucking are probably shady, right? And I have no idea what it is. I have no idea. I'm joking. I don't know if they're shady or not. They're not. But hey, they gave me the money. So I'm like, all right, I'll show up for the money. I'll show up at and we'll do 15 minutes. It might be a train wreck because it's not they always want to put comedy in places where comedy has no business being, right? Like the worst place for comedy is a party. Like the worst. Worse than doing comedy at like a library or Walgreens. You know why? Because at least in Walgreens or a library, everyone's not trying to fuck each other. Hey, dude, you know what the biggest hurdle to get over as a comedian is? Guys trying to get their dick wet in the audience at fucking 10 p.m. All right, so I get there at 11. It shows up. The music is so loud, and everyone is on coke. I mean, dude, it's Coke Central. It's the nucleus of coke. And I'm like, oh, this is going to suck. I do 15 minutes. Let me just get the bag and leave. So I go to the back room. I was like, so I'm going to do comedy here, huh? And they're like, yeah. I was like, all right, just get it over with. So the first guy goes on. Great comic. He goes on. And they're just not listening. It has nothing to do with him. It's just the vibe of the show. I'm next. Me. The stage, here's a few things that are terrible, okay? There's a bar, first of all, period. But it's facing the other way. Oops. Everyone is standing. Oops. The people who aren't standing have their arms around the people they're trying to fuck. Oops. Half the people have sunglasses on. Oops. Everyone's on coke. Oops. The stage is the same level as the floor. Oops. And the speakers are on stands-ups. All of it, a debacle. All of it, booths-ups. Okay? People sitting down so comfy. Oops. Might as well have been in beanbag chairs, all right? Might as well have been in beds. So I got to go on. Crowd is not listening and talking loudly and on coke and facing the other way and trying to fuck each other. Whoops! So I'm like, let's get this over with. You know what? It's not even the place where you bomb. It's a place where you just go and just talk, and it's not bombing because nobody's paying attention. You only bomb when people are paying attention, and they go, You're not bombing when you're talking and people are ignoring you. You're just talking to no one. So I go on, I'm like, fuck this. They're all coming down with me. I start bringing people on stage. They start kind of paying attention, and certain part of the room is laughing. I do 15 minutes. I'm like, that's my time. Get off stage. Oh, I forgot. Before I even went on stage, and we turned the heat off. It's right outside here. Right outside. Before I get on stage, they go like this. So it's supposed to be the opening comic, me. Just click it off. Jim Jeffries, and then Donnell Rawlings. Okay, that's the lineup. And I'm like, thank God I get to go second. Okay. As I go to take the stage, the show's going so badly. No knock on the comic. That's why I'm not mentioning him, because it wasn't his fault. It was just a horrible room to get up there and start doing stand-up for. And so he as he's on stage, I'm next. The person who put the show together says, hey, so after you, the show's going to be over. Huh? She says, after you, the show's going to be over, so you can just close it out. Hey. Sup with Jim Jeffries, though. Sup with Donnell. No, it's all good. This was a bad idea. Just go up, and then that'll be it. Oh, fuck, huh? And I said, I gotta go up. They're still gonna pay Jim Jeffries and Donnell. And I go, and she's like, I don't know. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go up. I don't give a shit. I just, at the level of don't give a fuck at this point in my career is so awesome. It's why I'm funnier now. But like, dude, I just don't give a fuck. And I went on stage, and I actually did fine for the thing. But like, I got off stage, and then they brought up Donnell Rawlings because they were like, yeah, he wants to go on anyway. I'm like, he does? He's a fucking nut job. It was so awful, but who cares? Who cares about anything? I just like, who cares? But my God, they were all on coke. Hey TKG, you and your girlfriend are coming to see me in Covina in January. Surprise! Merry friggin' Christmas. There you go. Enzo Miano, your brother Dominic misses you. Hop on the game sometime. So cryptic. Holler dot baby / Crystalia. So I went to we went to the movies. Man, dude, Kristen does this thing where like we're watching Christmas movies during Christmas, and that's cool. We should. Watching Christmas movies is great. And then you're like, hey, you're doing a puzzle or something, and she'll be like, just throw on a Christmas movie. I'm like, ooh, Home Alone 2. I'm like, oh, I want to watch Home Alone 2. I put it on, and she goes, hey, we can't watch this. And I was like, why? She says, because we don't watch the first one. And I said, yeah, you did when you were 8. All good. Just throwing it on. She's like, no. Calvin didn't see the first one. And I was like, Calvin doesn't give a fuck. Dude, Calvin watches like YouTube videos of like full on Japanese people in a wig, and they're not, I don't even know if they're speaking English. Like, he can deal with, hey, wait, what happened to Home Alone 1? He doesn't give a fuck. I just want to see the one in the city. And she was like, no. And I'm like, all right. So we have to watch Home Alone 1. But anyway, so we say to Calvin, we're like, yo, you want to go see, what movie you want to go see? Wicked or Sonic 3? And I'm like, she's going to say we have to go to Wicked because Calvin didn't see Sonic 1 and 2. And we play the trailer for Wicked and we play the trailer for Sonic 2. Now, I want to see Wicked because the musical was awesome. The fucking interviews. Look, Ariana Grande is a talent. She's great. The trailer, she looks funny. She looks good. I think she's great. The other woman, the two of them in press junkets, conference, they got to just shut the... Hey. All good. Stop touching each other and feeling everything, okay? So I don't want to see the movie because of that, but I will see it because I bet it's good, all right? I watched Wicked. I say, do you want to see that? And Calvin's like, I don't know. We want to see Sonic 3. Halfway through, not even halfway through, 10 seconds into Sonic 3, Calvin says, let's say this one. So we go to see Sonic 3. And on the way to Sonic 3, we're with Calvin, Billy's first movie, and we're with Calvin, and Calvin says, this is so crazy. And I said, what? And he says, we're literally going to see a movie about me. And I was like, what? And he says, I'm Sonic. I was like, oh, cool. And he was Sonic for a whole day. We went to go see the movie, and he loved it. And he's doing this thing where he like stands like Sonic, where he's like, you know? Calvin does it. He goes with his foot up. And he thought it was so funny when I told him that the guy who plays Egghead or Dr. Robotnik is also the guy who plays Ace Ventura. Like, blew his mind. And I was like, he's also in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. He didn't know what that was, but I was like, dude, he's in that horror movie 23. He's like, what's that? He's in the one where he plays the guy who, is that the fucking one with the, whatever, who cares? But so, we did Sonic, and then we were going to go meet Santa afterwards. And dude, it was my heart. Like, I know, dude. I can't really take it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the way Calvin looks at fucking Santa, dude, and he's like waving at him from 8 feet away, and it's like, dude, hey, you don't have to wave at somebody if you're that close, right? Like, just say hey. But he's fucking waving. He's waving because he's 8 feet away, getting ready to take a picture with Santa, and he's fucking waving like he's on a boat looking at someone on the dock, dude. And it's like, just say hi, you know? And Billy is screaming, right? So it's like, all right, this is really weird because if you think about it, you don't want to traumatize your kids, right? And you're also lying to them about the whole thing, right? So Calvin is like, I'm like, just go ahead, walk up to him and you know, say hi. And he was like, he walks up and he says, well, hey, how are you, Santa? And he was, hi. He says, what do you want for Christmas? And he tells him, I don't know what the fuck he wants. You know, kids make shit up. They're just like, a flying wooden, you know, camera that takes pictures. Yeah. Oh, I'll see what I can do. Oh. A flying wooden camera that takes pictures, and I can, and you know, and make sandwiches. Oh, you're dreaming, kid. And so, that's not a thing. I would be the worst Santa. No, next. That's me. And so he's good. He's not upset at all. He's a little shy, but that's fine. He's a little shy. He goes and sits, and then we put Billy on, and Billy's screaming, and we took a picture. We got the obligatory, Billy screaming pic, and Calvin's in there doing Sonic, just Sonic the Hedgehog meets Santa, and then we leave, and then, dude, it was just too much, man. It's all too much. It's so nice. Thanks, life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, life. Hey, thanks, life. Dude, I used to be on the road, and I used to just, look, the way I was living was make money, get, you know how it goes. If I was Tupac, I would say it, but I don't. I don't call women bitches unless I'm at the hospital once, and the lady, the 70-year-old, told me to slow down when my wife had a concussion. I called her a bitch, and I'm sorry, but, I did do that. So, make money, get, and I wouldn't say it, but I did say it once. Make money, get. And then what I called that woman at the hospital when I was driving, and she told me to slow down, even though I wasn't sure if my wife was going to live because she got a concussion because she fell off a ladder because she was decorating for Christmas for some reason, even though I told her we would get a guy to do it. She said no, and she thinks because she was a world-class gymnast when she was 12 that she could be on a ladder. And joke's on her, she fucking fell straight to her head. So anyway, and not to make it about me, but it disrupted my night. But whatever, So my shit used to be make money, get that word, right? Bitches. And so, and that was my lifestyle, dude. That was my lifestyle. And I would use, like it was drugs, I would use. And, I was like, man, dude, hey, I would go like this. I'd wake up in fucking, Colorado Springs, and I'd go, thanks, life. I just would. I would say it out loud because I'm a crazy person, dude. Hey, I would say it out loud. I would wake up in fucking Baltimore, maybe not Baltimore, but Baltimore. I would wake up. No, Baltimore, dude. I played a casino in Baltimore once. It was off the hook, and had a time afterwards. And I'd wake up in Baltimore. Thanks, life. Anyway, let's get to Arlington. Then wake up in Arlington. Thanks, life, dude. You know what? I should have called my tour Thanks, life. And I'm talking about I would be just consumed with stacking and draining. You know what I'm talking about? Just stacking and emptying out. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get too crass, but stacking and releasing. Stack and release. Stack, boing, 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 release. Right? That was what I was consumed with. And I would wake up in fucking Amarillo, Texas. Thanks, life, dude, with just socks on. And I'm like, this is it, bro. 36, this is it. 34, figured it out. Thanks, life. And then, I had kids, and I'm just like, life? What? I guess this is how it's supposed to be, but actually, thanks now. Because oh man, I would give everything. That the wave from my son to Santa 8 feet away is the It's, you know what it is, dude? It's baptism calming. To take a word from Pumping Iron, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's baptism calming. It is the most ultimate thanks life. So, my God. And I just go, this is great. Let's get home, Sonic. And Knuckles, because that's what Calvin wants him to be, Knuckles, Billy to be Knuckles. And I'm and Mommy's Tails, and I'm fucking Dr. Egghead. Of course, I got to be the bad guy, but that's fine. I use Jim Carrey, so I love him. Yeah. Anyway, try not to get too emo on this podcast, but it's like sometimes that's where it takes you. Sometimes that's where it takes you. My voice is all better and all that shit. Meredith Stevens, be Rachel's maid of honor. You've been fans, I guess, since around 2016, and you saw me live 5 times. So there you go, Meredith Stevens. Would you be Rachel's maid of honor? There you go. It's a shout out there on holler.baby/Crystalia. What do you get for, dude? I realized when I was, I just said to my, you know what I did for, ow, fuck, dude, that shit's hurt for too long now. It's got to be better. I did, what do you call it? I did this thing this year where I go, because I always do this. December 1st comes around, and I think, okay, I should have already gotten my Christmas presents, but now I got to do it. And then I don't do it. And that's the end of the sentence. I don't do it. I don't get gifts. And then December 27th comes along, and I go, I got to get some stuff and print some shit out, and just be like, this is what I got you. Or, And this year, I actually went like this. Hey, December 1st, why don't you come along? I ain't doing shit. I'm getting one gift, and it's for my wife. That's all I'm doing. And everyone else, you can hate me now, bong bong. You can hate me now, bong bong. You can hate me now. And I because I bet my wife does everything, and she did it. She got everything. And I said, I didn't get any. I only got one gift to her, and she said, it's okay. You have a wife, And she did it all, and I go, oh man, life. But I did. I got stuff for the kids, obviously, and her. But yeah, she got me this cool jacket. And the face stuff and some other stuff. Can you see my... I guess it's not really rashy anymore. It was yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Yesterday? I don't remember. I got to use the guy... They swear by Retinol. You guys use Retinol? Retinol. Let's look it up. Retinol. Is that how you spell it? Retinol. Retinol cream. Retinol, a form of vitamin A, is an ingredient added to skin cream, lotions, and serums. It is anti-aging. It has anti-aging effects and can help clear acne. Products containing retinol are widely available over the counter, and stronger concentrations of retinoids are available by prescription. And I have some now. So, and you can use it every day, but you got to, I don't know, it's like a little weird because you got to use it first, like twice a week, which means it's definitely burning the shit out of you, What age did you start using retinol? It says late 20s, early 30s. Cool. Perfect timing for me. That's great. That's great. How long does it take for retinol to work? Bear in mind, you may not see the results overnight. Of course not, dude. Snake oil. It'll take about 3-6 months of consistent nightly application. Dude, what's this new thing where I wake up at 6 a.m. for an hour and a half? Hey, fuck you, dude. I want to go back to sleep. And I just can't. I was already doing the thing. Let me just get back to it. What the fuck is that, body? I have always said this. Humans should just come with a fucking... How have we not developed into... evolution is really amazing, dude. Right? I mean, amazing. We learned to walk upright. Whoever would even thought about that? Y'all crawling on all fours, and then all of a sudden, without even thinking about it, over years and years and millions of years, you just are like, wait a second, and you're walking upright, and now you can walk upright. Your body's different. You're not hunched over, you know? The women with tits just fucking hanging, crawling on all fours with the rump all out. They go, I'm going to stand up so guys stop fucking me all the time. And guys are like, I'll stand up too. Fuck it. Let's have a conversation. And we just evolved from like tadpoles to fucking me, dude. To me. A guy with a 10-inch cock. What? How? We've evolved from a tadpole to a guy with an 11-inch cock? Not really, dude. Right? Obviously, I'm joking. It's not 11. But we did. We evolved fucking from a tadpole to a guy with a 6-inch cock. That's crazy, dude. And 2 great big balls, medium balls, right? And it's just like an anus, dude, you know? Like we went from a tadpole to a guy who shits out of his anus on a seat, watching, you know, on his iPhone, just fucking, you know, stinking up the joint. We went from a tadpole to a guy with an anus shitting watching an iPhone. That's how we evolved, right? And you know, I mean, talk about that. Also, animals too. Wings. Hey, dude. First of all, I don't even want to get into it, but how the fuck do we not have wings, dude? It's been millions of years. Let's get wings, right? You know how advantageous that would be? Humans, let's get wings. What's up? Hey, what's up? Where my wings at? All right, but we don't have them. But maybe in 4 million years we might have like the beginnings of some wings or whatever, or one wing, fly around in a circle. But sleep is like one of the most important things. It's more important than having wings. The fact that we don't have just like a switch, an on-off switch, how do we not evolve to just be like, got to go to sleep? See you in 8. Or for me, see you in 10. Or how have we evolved? How have we not evolved past not needing sleep? This sleep thing fucking... So you wake up at 6 a.m., you got to be up for an hour and a half. Just like this. Just waiting. Can't look at your phone, you wake up more. Can't call to your wife, you go like this. And you'll get pissed off. You're like, oh, shit. So it's like, oh, look, is 50 too old to start Retinol? The question of whether it's too late to start Retinol is answered with a firm no. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, dude, we're starting. We're taking over. One Retinol at a time. We're taking over. All right, thanks very much. I will be in Covina. I will be in Fresno. I will be in San Luis Obispo. I will be in Denver. I'll be in Atlanta. Go get tickets at crystalia.com. Thank you very much.